What's good, people? Welcome back to the video. Today I listened to Drake, Jungle. It's off the album. If you're reading this, it's too late. I think this is like the last album of the ones that I haven't heard, and then after this I've heard pretty much everything, views and so on and so forth. This has sort of come up in the comments a few times. I think it's a relatively big track off here. Never heard of it. I've heard good things about this album from other people. I do remember it being released, but I never remember listening to it. I just never was into Drake around the time, but I just recognised the cover. That's about the only reason why I know. But looking forward to this, man. Again, we've been checking out different songs from Drake, different singles off different projects. I usually check out 2, maybe 3 max tracks of a project before I sit down and listen to it, just so I can get a feel for that project. At the moment, we're sort of going from Take Care to Nothing Was the Same to now this. But eventually I'm going to do the full discography. I'm just sort of getting a feel for it still, man. But yeah, I mean, look, I'm looking forward to this, man. Before we jump into it, guys, if you're new around here, please drop a sub. We're on the road to 3K and we're trying to hit that as soon as possible. Follow me on Instagram, description below, and of course, drop a like and a comment on the video as well. I really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's jump into this, man. Drake, Jungle. Let's go. I know what vibe we're on today. Woo. Okay, man. That's slapping. That hits is practically silence.
These days, I'm letting God handle all things above me. The things I can't change are the reason you love me. Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place, I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all. Still finding myself, let alone a soulmate, I'm just saying. Feel like we one and the same, our relationship changed. That or it never existed.
Okay, so far, very interesting, man. Very interesting. The production, so simplistic. You know, that's really loud, man. That hit every so often, and this really light sort of sound in the back that's nowhere near the volume of that slap, or whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. Yeah, some really sort of light vocals and coming into Drake's usual stuff. The song is called Jungle. Gonna find out what that means, whether he's on about a jungle in his mind, talking about a relationship. Maybe it's the jungle of just a hostile environment amongst his relationships or whatever. Not necessarily hostile, but you get what I'm getting at. I don't know. Liking it so far though, man. It's very interesting.
Whenever they say something about us, you listen. But fuck what they talking about on your timeline. That's cutting all into my time with you. Fuck what they talking about on your timeline. That's cutting all into my time with you. My time with you, my.
He's on his usual shit lyrically. This is so smooth, man. Graceful, bro. Loving that vocal, loving how soft and just how it sounds. That as well.
She says you're my everything. I love you through everything. I done did everything to her. She forgave me for everything. This a forever thing. Hate that I treat it like it's a whatever thing. Trust me, girl, this shit is everything to me.
I love how muffled it's gone. Vocals have become so prominent.
From the jungle. I take somebody else's car, drive it undercover. This shit is everything to me. This shit is everything. Don't know where we stand. I used to hit you about everything. Oh, we still good. Oh, we still good.
Just want to point out, this is a really lengthy track, man. We've been listening to some really lengthy tracks recently. This is like 5 minutes long. I'm enjoying it. We're like halfway through. The production switched up a tiny bit. You know, I was worried it was going to get a bit repetitive. Like, I know it seems really simple, but just slightly lowering the volume and having that muffled effect over it, and the lyrics becoming very prominent. He also says she's from the jungle, which makes you think that maybe I was wrong. about the jungle, or there's just loads of double meanings behind that, whether the jungle is a place, is a location. I presume that's what he's getting at. It's interesting though, man. Interesting. It seems like he's just talking about a previous sort of love, previous relationship, and I presume just how that's a bit of a jungle. Yeah, it's alright, man. It's alright. I'm enjoying the production. I'm sort of waiting for maybe a bit more to happen, but that might just be my impatient mind at work. But let's keep going.
Are we still good? Are we still good?
The vocals are on point.
If I need to talk, are you around? Are you down for the cause? Are you down? Are you down? Are you down? Are you down for the cause? Are you down? Are you down? Are you down?
Are you down for the cause?
Are you down for the cause? You still down? You still down? You still down? Yeah.
Oh, I like how that came back in, man. Wasn't expecting it.
Really
hard, man.
These days, these new girls, they got me nervous. They go to school and do bottle service. They can't decide, they keep switching majors. Being indecisive makes me anxious. Call your number and it's out of service. Who can I call for your information? What am I supposed to do after we done everything that we done? Who is your replacement?
I found that, man. What we're gonna do when all the stuff is done, who's gonna be your replacement? Heartache is real with this one, man. I'm loving the production at the moment. I'm loving how, again, it's the same thing, but it's just sort of chopping in and out, which I'm really appreciating. And he is doing some different things with his vocals. This sort of last verse, it felt very personal, sort of went down to a lower level, switched up the flow as well. I'm enjoying this, man. It's great layering, even though it does seem quite repetitive. I feel like there are subtle little layerings that are going on to keep the smoothness of it. But yeah, man, like I mentioned before, very graceful. You know, just classic fucking Drake, man. Smooth like butter, bro.
Are we still good? Are we still good? Are we still good?
I'm jolting my neck so much that beat is fucking hurting. Oh, okay, that was Drake, Jungle. I just completely zoned out for like the last 20 seconds. I highly doubt anyone got this far through the video because you must have been bored shitless. There was quite a fat portion of just instrumental and me just swaying and not really saying a hell of a lot, so props to you if you got this far to the video. Really dope, man. I can't fucking speak, bro. Really dope, man. Really dope. I really enjoyed that. Enjoyed that a lot. At the beginning I wasn't so sure. I fucked with it. I fucked how the production came in, but over time, just sort of just got in the swing of things, man. Just sort of vibing out with it. Again, like I mentioned, I love the production. It was very simplistic, but it was chopping and changing from time to time. But like I said, very smoothly, almost like you didn't notice, and then it would just take you off guard. The vocals are really dope. I was liking how light and backing vocal they felt behind that really sort of heavy hit. I keep calling it heavy hit. I don't know what the fuck it is. And then that would sort of muffle down and you'd hear really prominent vocals. And then again, like I mentioned as well, that sort of segment near the end where it felt quite personal. And you know, it switched up the flow as well, man. I liked it, man. Smooth. If you like the video, drop a like. If you enjoyed my action, if you want to see me again, then please drop a sub. Follow me on Instagram, description below. If you have any requests for any Drake or anyone else, chuck it in the comments below. But for the meantime, guys, I've been Charlie. This has been Jungle, and I'll see you in the next one.